Through the album, I'm going to promote this idea that it's Afakasi made whole, you know? I'm not half of something and half of something else. I'm the point where two worlds met and multiplied, you know? I'm wholeheartedly both, and I hail from both lines, and I'm proud of that. Hey guys, I'm Andrew Faleatua, and welcome to my world. Currently studying right now a PhD in music composition, and I'm looking at fusing, I guess, parts of my cultural heritage and showing that through music. So on one side I have jazz, which I consider sort of, even though it's an African-American thing, it's more my white side well, I associate it with that side, and I'm trying to bring in more traditional Samoan influences. Drifting down my bloodline, where I find in my heart's deep flight. And as a composer, you want to write about something that's close to your heart, something that's special to you. So for me, I was like, man, I've lived my whole life with this label of Afakasi, but I never really even knew that much about my Samoan side. Like, I grew up in New Zealand, so for me, the song is actually expressing a yearning to know more about Samoa forever. And my spirit cries, Samoa forever. So I actually started writing it in New Zealand, and then I went to Samoa for the Samoan Jazz Festival. And after seeing more of the culture, I guess, and from where my dad came from and things like that, it really touched me. And then the rest of the lyrics just, you know, they flowed, and I finished the piece. When you listen to the song, it's kind of a musical journey. Some things that I learned there were amazing. Like, some of them were telling me about whangongo, like storytelling. In the whangongo, you learn stories about what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And at the very end, they'll reinforce it with a tangi, and it's to teach cultural values that are about the community, and it's not about the individual. That's the number one thing that I learned from being there was, man, it's about family, it's about togetherness. I think that's the one thing I love about music more than anything else, is this whole idea of coming together. We all interact, we're all listening to one another, and for me it's the same as hanging out with the boys. Jazz for me is this musical conversation, and we just all interact and we have a good time.
Prior to going to the jazz festival, he sent me over these compositions. I learnt them, and then when we came to Samoa and I got to sing them, they made total sense to me. It was a chance to express that deep root that, you know, that I have in my heart, and for the island, and for the people, and for the culture. So it's been an amazing experience, and it's been amazing singing these songs.
I think being in the Pacific Music Awards as well is a good example of how well it's being received. It's a real privilege and honour to be a part of that. I've been consulting different, I guess, cultural elders and asking them, is this okay? You know, is it okay to fuse the pake with the drum kit and the bass and the piano and stuff? And so through that consultation, I guess I've been developing my own sound, which represents, I guess, who I am. And I hope people feel that, you know, and resonate with it.